Eat this. Drink that. Go. With Jimmy Cefalo and Brenda Bassett. Eat this, drink that, go.
Our first guest today, our favorite, our go-to restaurant in South Florida is Salumeria 104 right in Midtown Miami.
Hi, Jimmy.
And hello, on First Avenue. They open at noon every day and a little later on Fridays and Saturdays till midnight. A little bit earlier the rest of the week, but just a terrific spot to go for lunch and for dinner. And I'd like to say this, Angelo Masarin, and I'm excited about it. You've made a big announcement that you're going to open another Salumeria 104 on Miracle Mile.
Exactly. It's going to be our second Salumeria after the expansion just this spring.
Right.
And it's going to be the same concept, exactly the same menu, the same wine list, and probably also the same people because we're going to try to move a lot of our people to grow in Coral Gables.
What are you making for us today?
So it's spring, right?
Yeah.
So we're gonna do a simple fish, a Branzino in this case, and
Who doesn't love Branzino?
That's it.
exactly. But you can do with a salmon, fresh cod. I love cod. And since it's spring, we're gonna use a few items, few ingredients, which I really personally love it, which is ramps, fresh ramps, which the season is right now, along with stinging nettles. Stinging nettles is a poison ivy, we can say.
So we're cooking with poison ivy.
It's Branzino with poison ivy.
But a good one. So don't touch it because it will be stinging you.
So how do you touch it to cook it?
Well, I use gloves today,
Okay.
and then after cook, it's gonna be good. So
Good to
you
go.
lose all the power to sting.
And ramps have a wonderful flavor to them. I'm sorry, the
Ramps,
season isn't longer.
Yeah.
And what is ramps? It's like a spring garlic and leeks and onion, like a spring onion, so
Right.
we call it. Very particular. A month of a year, a month and a half of a year. And then also
Does it have a strong flavor or like?
very, very mild,
Mild,
actually.
okay.
That's good. And you can cook with that, like a saute, grill, or also do pickle, which are my favorite. Usually do pickle, so they preserve through the year, since they grow only for a month. So
Ingredients.
what we're gonna do today is starting with the Branzino.
Okay.
And we're gonna cook the Branzino skin down
Okay.
in those beautiful pentole agnelli. Those are my favorite. It's also a sponsor of Federazione Italiana Chefs.
And it's just a dry pan.
And the drop, if you notice, I didn't put any oil.
Yeah.
We're gonna add a little bit of oil, but just a little bit. And the reason why I'm cooking from the bottom, the Branzino, because I want the skin to become very, very crispy.
Oh, okay.
All right, so we're gonna use those beautiful organic carrots as a complement, as a side dish. Those was previously blanched, just a little bit,
So you just blanch them for a couple of minutes and that's
for a
it.
couple of minutes. Yeah.
You're
Look at the
slicing
color.
them in little
Look at
slices.
the color of those carrots.
The other thing I love about Salumeria 104 is right now, every Tuesday,
Yes.
they have all their wine bottles half priced all day long. And
Any
it'll
bottle.
go from now till the end of October.
Yes.
So Tuesday is a great day to go to, any day is a good day to go to
He has some
Salumeria.
great selections of wine
Oh, he
in
does,
there,
he
of
does.
Italian wines. Great prices. I mean, you
And with
really
half
can't
price
beat
on
it.
Tuesdays, are you kidding me? It's a great
No.
time to do it.
Wow.
Yeah, it's for every pocket and every taste.
Yeah.
All right. By the way, the wine that Chef brought is an unusual wine. It's a white,
Yeah.
and this is from a small island off the coast of Italy,
Yeah,
correct?
Salina is a small island off of the coast of Sicily. Very, very, very tiny island. And as a matter of fact,
Do people go there?
Yeah, people live in there. I probably know 200 people live in there. Very, very few people. And all the vine are very close to the ocean because there is all water around. And they take this very particular flavor.
The saltiness of
Right,
the water.
right.
It's a beautiful white wine.
Yeah.
Colosi, and of course you can get it at Salumeria 104. And Tuesday's half bottle price, just you're not going to beat it. Now until the
Yeah.
end of October as well. We're here with Chef Angelo Masarin, excuse me, from Salumeria 104. He's making a beautiful Branzino with some ramps and some carrots and some nettles,
Stinging nettles.
stinging nettles. Now, you have gloves on while you're using them. What do you do with them now?
Well,
Yeah.
I avoid to be sting, obviously. But after we cook, we're gonna be fine to
Okay.
eat, to touch it, to do
Right.
everything. As you notice, so in our sauté, we cook the Branzino from the skin on the bottom and
Right.
never turn. She's almost ready. We're gonna turn at the last moment just to give a little bit of crispness on the on the top. So we are ready to do our sauce, which is gonna
Okay.
be easy and fast. I like to add a little bit of my extra virgin olive oil. As you see, just a little bit. And I want also to add a little Sicilian anchovies because they give a little bit of an accent.
Yeah.
An accent, little
A
accent.
wonderful flavor.
Yeah.
By the way, Chef Angelo is from Treviso, in the Veneto region of Italy.
Yes.
Not far from Venice, I would imagine, right?
Yeah. Well, I'm about like probably 5 miles from
That's it.
Stone's
from
throw.
the lagoon. So I'm adding the ramps and I'm gonna roast quickly. Actually, I have some extra in here. I can put all just to.
Some more ramps that you put in.
All right.
Doesn't that smell wonderful?
Yeah, it's great. Well, the anchovy really helps
Yeah.
with that process.
And we're gonna
Gonna chop up the nettles.
chop the nettles.
Is this on your menu right now at Salumeria 104?
This one is mostly special we do because you know the 1 month window we have it
For the
doesn't
ramps.
allow us to put.
Right,
But
right.
right now we have ramps on the steaks, we have a pickle ramps on the T-bone, and also on the appetizer and fish.
Juice to it.
Just making sure to kill all the stinging
Oh,
parts,
the stinging part of the nettles are done.
but also melting down
The ramps.
the anchovies with ramps. All right, at this point we're gonna turn down our branzino.
It seems like
These
such a
pans are
simple
wonderful
dish.
too, aren't they?
Chef, if you can't find ramps, is there something else you could use? Could you use
Oh,
scallion?
Scallions is a good
You could do that if you wanted
spring
to.
onions.
Spring
also.
onions. And what about if you don't have stinging nettles?
Stinging
Is there
nettles.
something else that you could use?
Spinach?
Oh, wild oak.
Which one?
Wild oaks, but I don't know if you
I
find
didn't
it.
find that either.
I would say asparagus.
That'd be
I'm gonna
fun.
add a little bit of stock, vegetable stock.
Right. So for those of you listening on radio, he's plated the ramps and the carrots, put the branzino on top, which you.
There you go.
Well,
Oh my
Brenda?
goodness. You dig in, Jimmy.
and you know the thing of this, the fish is cooked perfectly. It's got a little crisp to it.
It is.
It's absolutely perfect.
And serve with a nice
goodness.
mineral Sicilian wine.
So he's
will
busy
be my
eating here.
suggestion.
It sounds like it's pretty yummy, huh?
Oh. This is the first one.
Oh my goodness
This is like the
gracious.
best lunch dish. You know what I mean? It's a fresh, easy thing to have with a bottle of
Light.
white wine. Angelo, thank you very much.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Thanks to
It's
everyone in
always
the Raspa
wonderful.
group. What an honor to see
Thank you,
And what
Jimmy.
great food. If you like wines, you'll love this segment.
Yeah.
Right after this.